Hi guys, welcome to Sabonzy Academy. So in today's video, we'll be solving the question 4 of the Nov-Dec 2019 core mass theory questions. So I read the question. Given that this should be tan y is equal to the square root of 2, where x and y are acute angles. Find A, cos y, and B, the value of x if sine x is equal to 1 minus cos y. So let's move on to the solution. We are saying that tan y is equal to square root of 2. I guess we've all heard SOHCAHTOA. So SOHCAHTOA. So for those of us who do not know SOHCAHTOA or haven't heard SOHCAHTOA, so which starts with S is for sine, ka which starts with C is for cos, and toa which starts with T is for tan. Now we are saying that sine of any angle should be equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse, and then the cos of any angle should be equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. Then the tan for any angle should be equal to the opposite over the adjacent. So if I should draw a right angle triangle, so to look like this is our theta. Or per the question, let me see, this would be our y. So this would be our y. We are saying that tan y is equal to the square root of 1. Now this is the same as tan y is equal to the square root of 2 over 1. Now we know that tan is equal to opposite over adjacent. So this should be equal to the opposite all over the adjacent. So in this case, opposite is this, which is our root 2, and the adjacent is this line, which is our 1. And from the, so we don't know this side, which is the hypotenuse. So let's represent the hypotenuse with z. Now from Pythagoras' theorem, we can say that z squared is equal to the square root of 2 squared plus 1 squared. Now z squared should be equal to 2 plus 1. So then our z squared will be equal to 3. Then we'll find z by taking the square root of both sides. Square cancels square root. Our z will be root of 3. So our z is root of 3. Now to find cos y. So we are asked to find cos y. We know that cos is equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So we can say that our cos y is equal to adjacent, which is 1, over the hypotenuse, which is root 3. Now since the denominator contains a third, we have to rationalize our fraction. So we do so by multiplying the numerator and then the denominator by the root of 3. So we do over root 3 over root 3. This should give us root 3 over 3. So this will be our cos y. Now moving on to B, it says find the value of x if sine x is equal to 1 minus cos y. So sine x is equal to 1 minus cos y. But our cos y is equal to root 3 over 3. So our sine of x will be equal to 1 minus root 3 over 3. Now when we do this, our sine of x should be equal to 3 minus root 3 all over 3. Now 3 minus root 3 over 3 gives us 0.4226. So our sine x will be equal to 0.4226. Now to find x, we take the sine inverse of 0.4226. So x will be equal to the sine inverse of 0.4226. So our x should be equal to 24.9988. So corrected to 1 decimal place, our x should be equal to 25 degrees. That's to 1 decimal place. All right. So this brings us to the end of question 4. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. So in our next video, we'll be solving the question 5 of the 2019 Nov-Dec theory questions.